Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here, and we're back with another mystery mail call. Today is July 15th, and we just wrapped up the Birthday Bonanza for 2024. Thank you everyone who came to support the channel during that. And, yeah, we got some awesome throwbacks. Now, I believe some of the things that have come in today were originally planned for the Birthday Bonanza. We might have to push them back to some other holiday or event, but we'll eventually get to them. And there's also some stuff in here that I have no idea what it is, so let's get started. First off, we have this little one from an individual. I'm not going to say that person's, well, from Jesse from Cambridge, Minnesota? Yeah, Minnesota. Normally when I think Cambridge, I think Massachusetts, but... Right. Oh, there's a card here. Oh, I'm excited about this. This is a very special thing that I got for my spouse. Oh, man. These are actually kind of hard to find. Yeah. These are this is one of the Prism vending stickers from Japan, put out by Bandai when when Pokemon first came out. And apparently there's also a Squirtle on the back. They might have just thrown in an extra one. This is one of the Prism foil stickers by Bandai. So I got this for my partner. I might actually send this off to get it graded, so they have it slabbed. I'm not sure about the Squirtle on the back, but it's so cool. These are fairly hard to find in good condition, because again, they came out of vending machines. Very cool. Alright, now for the second one. Let's do this box. Now, a reminder, I do remove shipping labels. Last thing I want to do is just have my address flying out there. Oh. This one, of course, has a packing list. That out. Alright, this is from ABU, so Alpha Beta Unlimited. Let's see. Ooh, it's another one of the 2-player starter sets, so we're getting closer to having one of each of the ones that was produced. Now, this is different. So this is the core 2-player starter set. Oh, and it looks like the heat melted the seal on the bottom here. So that's a thing. We've had some just blistering hot days lately. And I'm going to assume that that was just the heat that melted that sticker. It doesn't look like this was tampered with. It looks like it was just the heat, because it is delaminating there too, and this is as well. Yeah. 2-player core game. Now this is the expanded version of it. I think these were either $15 or $20, something like that at the time. Now there was a fast track version, which is a little different. It's quite a bit smaller, that we opened in another video, or we opened in another one of our things, but this is the fast track versus the full core game. They're both 2-player starter packs. And this actually has the old UI for MTGO on it. Man, that's forever ago now. Nice. It looks like they put most of the same information on them. Very cool. So we'll put that with our other 2-player starters. We of course opened one of the starter 99. We opened the starter 99 gift box during the Birthday Bonanza this past week. That will go into the queue of things to open. Now, next we have this bubble envelope. This feels like a pre-constructed deck. It is, oh, it is our English copy of Rat's Nest. Now, I am planning on doing the entire Kamigawa block in the series, but I wanted to pick this one up before it spiked too much. It does have an Umezawa's Jite and a Shuko in it. Shuko, of course, has spiked up to around $50 because of Nadu combo lately. And I was able to snag this before the price hike on them. So this, I ended up paying about, it was either $70 or $80 for, which is about what they were going for anyway because of the Umezawa's Jite that's in them. I think there might also be an Ink Eyes in it. I don't entirely remember. I remember it was rat themed, and Ink Eyes was in Betrayers, so we'll see. But I definitely wanted to get that. The other ones are far cheaper. I think they're like 30, 40 bucks, something like that. There were 3 for Betrayers, if I remember correctly. It was either 2 or 3. I believe it was 3. Might have been 4. I don't remember. Oh, we can always look that up. But on to the third one. I still need to get a hold of... I have one of the saviors of Kamigawa decks. I need to get the champions of Kamigawa decks and the rest of the Betrayers ones and whatever saviors ones I don't have. So we got this one. Someone reused an Amazon box. Thank you for reusing it and recycling. And this. Oh, okay. What's this? Origins Builders Toolkit. Oh, you know what? I think this actually has some of the early Planeswalker decks in them. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, so this has the... I want to say... 2015? 2014? These are the Convention Edition versions of the Planeswalker starter decks. 2015. Okay, and then a Builder's Toolkit with some sealed stuff still. Looks like Dragons of Tarkir. It's Origins, lands. This looks like the Origins deck builders kit. Okay, and then some loose cards. Looks like some orange. Oh, whoa! Hold up. There's a Days of Undoing in here. Our Days Undoing in here. That's a few bucks. All right. Well, I will score. I think those are like 15, 20 bucks right now. And if not, I mean, still, it's a mythic from Origins. I will put this together. I think I opened an Origins deck builder's toolkit already. 125 semi-randomized cards, 4 15-card boosters. Okay. So those are not in there. 100 basic lands. I think that was still in there. Deck builder's guide, reference card, and reusable card storage box. Yeah. But this is a set of the convention decks that I bought. And I happened to throw in a deck builder's toolkit, which happened to have a Days Undoing, which is pretty cool. All right, next we have this one. Move the big one a little bit. It's heavy too. Next we have what appears to be a playmat. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I finally got a hold of the last of the Mana 8. It's either Mana 7 or Mana 8 playmats that I didn't have. No, that's not true. I still don't have the multicolored one. But I have the white one. The blue one's right here. The red one and the green one. The black one was sold out at my LGS. And apparently it is very popular because I had to pay way more for this than I thought was reasonable. It's the only one that I could find for sale. It was like 60 bucks, I think. All the other ones are like 25. So apparently there has been a run on these lately. Just gonna cut all the way around here. Here. All right. Oh, it's sticky on the inside. That's weird. All right. Oh, yeah. Hey. There we go. That's the playmat. It's because it's purple. It's probably... Purple is the best color. Purple, for those of you, it is Mana 7. It's Mana 7, not Mana 8. These were from 2021. They sold like hotcakes because these things are beautiful. I love the blue one. The white one's awesome. The green one's awesome. The black one is absolutely gorgeous and sold out pretty much everywhere. So that's the whole thing. All right. And last but not least, there's this one. This, I bought a whole bunch of stuff from the same seller. And he had a family event come up. Originally, this was stuff I was going to open for the Birthday Bonanza. But we were in pretty constant communication. He had a family event, so couldn't get it out in time. So, of course, it arrives the day after the birthday event ends. Birthday Bonanza has ended. But that's okay. We can always open this in next year's. Which is kind of my plan. As it currently is. If this is what I think it is. So. He said there was a way to open this. I've already forgotten what that way is. Okay. Oh, we've got bubble wrap. Apparently. First off, what is this? What is this? It's like a pie and a CD thing. I don't know what this is. Hollow Taco. Okay, so Hollow Taco sells really cool nail polish. The only reason I know that is a really close friend of mine loves their stuff. And my partner and I got it for them, got some of them for their birthday last year. Oh! It's the Japanese 2-player starter game. The one for 4th edition. Oh, I forgot I bought this. Oh, that is gorgeous. We're gonna have to be very careful when opening that. We're gonna get into that a little closer. Not right this second. Alright. We have some packing peanuts. We all know how much I love packing peanuts. Oh, oh. And one is now... Oh, there it is. On the bright side, these are like the Cheeto ones, the ones that compress really well. And are, I think they're made out of starch. Yep, they're the ones made out of starch. Just because these are technically edible, do not eat these. Alright. Now, I spent way too much money with this seller, but he had some great deals. I bought him out of all the cool stuff. So dude, if you're watching, leave a comment. We have anthologies. Man, I loved this set when it came out. So good. And the box art is just iconic. You've got this. You've got Sarah Angel fighting Shivan Dragon on the front. Of course, later arts for them, but still. Okay. Some of the smaller stuff down at the bottom. Man, you did a good job packaging this stuff. Loud noise. Alright. This is Beatdown? This is Beatdown! Yeah! Oh, that's so cool. So we got anthologies, we got Beatdown. Okay. This should be the other big set that they did. I'm also trying to track down a sealed Finkel versus Garfield. I have a complete one in my collection, but I want to open a sealed one because I want to share that experience with everyone on the channel. And Battle Royale, that's right. Now these are all white border, but they're so cool. And there's actually some versions of cards that have art that's only the white border version from these, which is really cool. Like, yeah, white border is... Oh, banged my knuckle on the desk. Yeah, white border used to be... I mean, it's crap compared to black border. Let's be honest. White border, meh. But there are people that get into white border. I really like it. And there's some things that are just... They're weird in white border, because you never see the white border version. So it's kind of cool. Like no, Porton was in 5th edition. There's some cards that are only available in white border from these sets. I'm trying to remember what one of them is. Oh, the Ice Age art with an Ice Age stamp version of Brushlands is in, I think, Battle Royale. It's either Battle Royale or Beatdown. And that messes up so many sellers because it has the set symbol for Ice Age. So naturally you think it's Ice Age, but it's white border. So the only time that occurred was in these box sets, because they had the original, they had their original art, and they had their original set symbol, but they were white border. So it's kind of like our version of the list back then. So if you ever run into stuff from the list, it has its original set symbol, but it has that little mark in the corner. To denote that that's not it. And there have been a number of different grading companies that have made mistakes thinking that parts from the list were from the original set and got graded as part of the original set. Right. Also, if I remember correctly, Beatdown is the first it's the first Magic product to have a swear word on it. It has badass on it. And if I remember correctly, yeah, there's Ernumgen and Mohammadi, Singular Vampire, which they mention here. It's bigger. Let's see, Beatdown box set. This is one badass set. Don't believe us? Take it up with the creatures like Mohammadi Gen, Ernumgen, and Singular Vampire. It's bigger too. Bigger creatures, bigger combat, bigger hurt. Grab a friend and tear them apart. Get well, card not included. Hey, it's all in good / nasty, clean / dirty fun. Play with pain, deliver a beatdown. Yeah. Still sealed after all these years. This was from 97. No, this one was later on. Beatdown was 2000. Very cool. Let's see. Has a mini poster in it. A whole bunch of cool stuff. Oh, contents. 261 card pre-built decks containing 5 rare cards each. A premium creature card featuring never before seen art included in each deck. 2 20-sided spin down life counters. A 2-sided locker poster. A full-color booklet containing play tips and creature histories. The Beatdown box also makes a handy carrying case anytime you need to open up some whoop-ass. It's able to hold 900 cards in standard-sized sleeves or 12 60-card decks. Newer players should begin with a Magic the Gathering starter-level game. This is considered expert level. Very cool. There's the alternate art Ernumgen and Singular Vampire. Is done specific for this set. Very cool. Beatdown. Man, I'm looking forward to opening that. Might have to wait a whole year to open it, but I am looking forward to it. See, then we have Battle Royale. Oh, let's get into the mystery stuff first. Let's see what this is. So anyone that wants to know what the different items are can do that. And I know I'm long-winded. These are not meant to these videos are not meant to be just general consumption things. It is a behind-the-scenes thing, and I'm giving genuine reactions to this stuff. So I know some people want to skip that stuff. Yeah, that's cool. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So you're not going to hurt my feelings if you want to skip through it. I totally get it. What are these? Like, I remember I bought like 8 things from this guy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6. Maybe it was 6. I don't know. I feel like I bought just about everything he had listed. It's like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. I'm gonna go through my entire birthday bonanza budget. No. Oh wow, you want to make sure this stuff got here securely. Oh, I think this is the 6th edition starter set. Yeah. That's exactly what this is. Yeah, classic, 6th edition. Which is where we get our mostly modern rule set from. Most of the current rule set that we use came from the rules realignment that they did with Classic, aka 6th edition. So that is an awesome one. This is also the first set where they put, well, sort of. This is the first English set where they put set symbols on base sets. 5th edition in Chinese had a 5 on some of the cards, but it was in the same font as the 6th edition, and that was, I think that was technically printed at the same time as 6th edition. But yeah, 6th edition is where they started putting set symbols on base sets. Prior to that, you had to know how to distinguish sets based on their border, whether or not there was a copyright date, the year on the copyright date, a few others. Some were even as minute as font choices, like the way you distinguish between certain foreign black border and, or rather, certain foreign white border for revised and foreign white border for 4th edition. Can come down to something as subtle as whether or not I's are dotted with a dot or a slash, or like accent mark rather. It's neat, and eventually you get to where you just know those little minutia and can identify cards on sight. And I know that is weird to some people. What is this? This looks like another starter. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know what this is. This is the thing that caught my eye originally and why I bought from this seller in the first place. It is an English Portal 3 Kingdoms 2-player starter set. And they had the best price out of all of the vendors that I was searching through. So, for an English one. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful shape. Hasn't been crushed too much. Has been a little bit of residue from a price sticker on the bottom. At least I hope that's from a price sticker. If this is a repack, I would be very upset. But it appears to be from a security sticker. It's the same kind of adhesive that's used on security stickers. Very nice. Yeah, it has the proper fold and seal on the top. It has the proper fold on the bottom. I can't see the seal well enough to tell if it's original or not, but that doesn't appear to be re-glued. So, very nice. Approved as an intellectual sport for tournament play by the State Sport General Administration of China. That was a big deal, too, when they got that designation. So, really looking forward to opening that. I have a traditional Chinese one and a Japanese one at this point, which I believe is all of the languages that Portal 3 Kingdoms was printed in. I know they didn't do a Korean one. Because if they did a Korean one, I would have been, like, hardcore trying to get a hold of sealed packs for Korean for Portal 3 Kingdoms. And if I'm wrong and there are Korean packs and you have them, message me. Please. I want to see those. And more likely than not, buy them from you. Okay. This is our Battle Royale set. Okay. All right. Uh-oh, why's that got tape on it? Is that just from packing? Looks like that was just from packing. Battle Royale. Well, it's got a little tear in the package. That's fine. We're going to open this eventually anyway. Multiplayer set. Get your friends together and stage the mother of all Magic the Gathering wars with the Battle Royale multiplayer box set. Whether you're a multiplayer master or just curious about new forms of Magic play, this set provides everything you need to learn and play multiple multiplayer Magic games. The set includes complete rules for 6-player variations, as well as cards geared especially for multiplayer mayhem. Very nice. Think of all the new ways you can unleash the big monster hunt or big monster hurt on your friends. Battle Royale, get ready to rumble. Now, if I remember correctly, this was released around the same time as Beatdown. Maybe earlier. Let's see. 99. So yeah, year before. What does this contain? It's got fantastic art on it. Who did the art? Let's see. Christopher Molier. Or Molier. 4 pre-built multiplayer decks with 40 cards each. Oh, nice. I didn't realize there was 4 decks. A 36-page full-color booklet. 2 double-sided reference cards. This box is also a handy carrying case for your favorite cards and will hold 900 in standard sleeves or 12 60-card decks. New players should begin with a Magic the Gathering starter game. Yeah, so this was when they were really pushing the 3-level thing with Expert, Advanced, and Starter for Magic, which I think they should go back to. That was such a great system and really gave players an entry point that were newer. I mean, I know a lot of people play Commander now, which, I mean, I don't care for, but I know it's super popular and a lot of people love it. But, you know, there's more to the game than Commander. A lot more. There's a hell of a lot of history there. So, I don't know, I get a little mad with Commander sometimes because it's taken over so much of Magic at this point. But I'm just a relic of another time. Alright, let's get a look at these last 2. Have the Anthologies box set. Now this was from 97, if I remember correctly. It's either the first or second themed box set that they did. Remember they did this like just before Urza Saga came out? Maybe a little earlier, because I remember seeing the ads for this initially around the same time as the the limited edition 1996 Pro Tour deck set, which I've already done videos for on the channel. Those were an absolute blast. But they were commonly advertised together in like Scry and Duelist. Yeah, Anthologies. Relive Magic's past and reveal it and revel in its present. Play a piece of history. You hold in your hands the combined might of 2 armies assembled from across Dominaria's history, with spells and creatures mustered from every Magic the Gathering expansion from Alpha to Urza Saga. So yeah, it was right around Urza Saga. These remarkable pre-constructed decks pit the past against the present and bring together unlikely allies from distant lands and different times. Very nice. I also used to use one of the boxes for this to carry my decks in. I didn't have, so I've opened 3 or 4 of these boxes over the years, but at first I traded. Oh god, what was it? I think it was a Necropotence. I think I traded one of my extra copies of Necropotence for just the box that this came in, because it was so cool. Yeah, contents. 2 pre-constructed decks, 60 cards each, with cards from every Magic the Gathering expansion, and an addition... with cards from every Magic the Gathering expansion and edition. Oh, okay. With 5 token cards in each deck. 64-page booklet covering Magic the Gathering history and strategy. This box is also a handy carrying case for your favorite cards and will hold 350 cards in standard size sleeves or 5 60-card decks. Now those 5 60-card decks are important, because that would let you hold Type 2, Type 1.5, Type 1, Type 1.x, aka Extended, and then an extra deck. Guess what I used to use this for? Very nice. The 5th deck would either be a casual deck, or I would keep like all my tokens and dice and stuff. Oh man, this brings back so many memories. Still one of my favorite box sets of all time. Let's see, yeah, it's a little longer than the other ones are wide. Yeah, about there too. Or beatdown in Battle Royale. And now the Japanese 4th edition, I believe. 2-player starter deck. These are crazy hard to find. Like, it's a lot easier to find the starter decks over the 2-player sets, which is what this is. The starter decks, so I've noticed a weird trend with some of the pricing, especially on like eBay, and I think it's just people not knowing what they're looking at. So the smallest printings for 4th edition were Korean, Portuguese, Spanish. Spanish had both a white border and a black border version for 4th edition. 4th edition also had printings in French, Italian, German, so on and so on and so on, and English. And English had 2 printings. You had 4th edition and alternate 4th edition, plus an additional printing for the Rivals box set. Well, there's also traditional Chinese, or simplified Chinese. I can never remember if it's traditional or simplified Chinese. Okay, so the Chinese one, Japanese one, Portuguese one, some of the Spanish ones, and the Korean ones are black border. The others are all white border. So, being foreign black border, they are worth a little bit. They're worth a little bit more than the English ones. Sort of. So, alternate 4th is the most valuable. It is in English. Alternate 4th, the starter decks should be about $700. That's the price that they should be, roughly, based on the rarity and how many of them are out there and how old they are and price trends over the years and all of that. Well, people have been trying to sell them on eBay for like $1,100. No. Private sales, you're gonna get them for about half that. Trade groups, you're gonna get them for about half that. And sellers on eBay have also apparently settled on Korean 4th edition being $750 to $700. Those should be about $450 to $500. I've made maybe a dozen private sales in the last 2 years for Korean starter decks at $500 or less. So generally between $300 and $500. I've lucked out and gotten a few for as little as $300. Japanese ones now, there are people trying to sell them for $500. Private sales, you can get them for as little as $100. People on eBay are silly. Do not use that as a basis for pricing things. People on eBay want to make as much money as possible without doing any research. Do not use that as the basis for pricing things. I get in an argument with a private seller about once a month over, well, this thing's listed on eBay for $900. Yes, have you looked at what sold? Because they're selling for $200. That's just one ignorant motherfucker trying to get $900. And you doing the same doesn't make you smart. It just makes you also ignorant. That is not meant to sound conceited. It's just someone who trades in a lot of that stuff. Like, you come off as unexperienced when you do that. And then they think I'm lowballing them. Like, if I was lowballing you, I'd be approaching it like $50 for Japanese sealed. And like $150 for Korean sealed. I don't want to I don't want to screw anyone over. I don't want to lowball anyone. But I also don't want to pay silly inflated prices for things that have a tiny, tiny market that I happen to be a part of. So, just, if you also trade and buy unusual things, keep that in mind. And it's okay to wait. I have waited out so many sellers over the years where they list something for $700 and then wait a year and they're like, oh man, that dude was right. Maybe I should message him. But it is what it is. So be reasonable. Don't be greedy. Don't be like Hasbro. Like, get your bag, but at the same time, don't be greedy. I'll get off my soapbox. I just had to share that because that reminded me. Like, hunting this down reminded me of that. And the guy that I bought this from, you're awesome. Thank you for having a reasonable price on this. Like, you were able to make money on it. I felt like I was paying a reasonable amount for it. I appreciate you so much. I can't express how much I appreciate that. So, if you get a chance to watch this video, thanks again. Huge fan of what you had. As you see, as you know, I bought all of what you had for these things. So, but thank you for having reasonable prices, and we will definitely do business again in the future. And I am so looking forward to opening these, either for some event this year or for next year's Birthday Bonanza. But if you don't see these opened in 2024, these will be opened during the 2025 Birthday Bonanza. So, there's no way I'm waiting on this one. This is getting opened with starter sets from other sets. All right. Well, this is... Let's see. Let's spread things out a little bit. So we got Portal 3 Kingdoms, we got Classic, aka 6th edition. We got 4th edition 2-player starter set, which I am so happy about that. We got the 9th edition 2-player starter set. Right here. There we go. We got our Rat's Nest, Betrayers of Kamigawa pre-constructed deck. We got the Prism Bandai vending machine sticker. Very cool. last playmat we needed to finish. Well, next to last. I have the multicolored one on order. Those are super available though, so that's not a huge issue to come across those. We've got the convention edition Planeswalker decks from Origins. I believe it was 2015 San Diego Comic-Con, actually. We've got Beatdown, Battle Royale, and Anthologies. Man, we had a hell of a haul today. Yeah, thank you for joining me. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff for the algorithm. And until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.